This video is an adaptation of a story from my Russian language channel. Everything described happened in real life in Russia. Today I received an email with a very serious question, deep and difficult. A man asks, "What should I do?" My wife cheated on me twice. The first time I found out about it. The first time, he writes, she said she was confused about her feelings. She thought she didn't love me, then realized she does and can't live without me. After what happened, she understood that very clearly. I forgave her, we have 2 daughters whom I love more than anything, and I didn't want to break up our family. But the second time it happened again, this time with a former friend of mine. While I was at work, she became physically intimate with him in our home, even in the bed we share. I couldn't contain my anger and we argued. The argument escalated into a serious conflict. Since then, he and I no longer speak. With my wife, we only exchange a few words about the children. I love my daughters deeply and don't want to leave them. I also understand what will happen if I move out. The house we bought used funds from a government family support program and our own savings. So in a divorce, it will likely be split 50-50. But that's not what worries me most. Property is secondary. I'm worried about my children, my 2 daughters who will see all of this. I'm afraid different men will come into the home and start relationships with my now ex-wife. If she wasn't embarrassed to cross that line while we were still married in our shared bed, I can only imagine the chaos after I leave. Right now, I care about one thing, my daughters, how they will live and how to protect them from everything that's happening in our family. I love them with all my heart, but I also understand that in our country, courts often leave children with the mother. My wife works, her income isn't large, but it's there. She'll likely file for child support, which I'm willing to pay, as long as the money truly goes to our daughters. My soul hurts for my kids, and I don't know what to do. File for divorce or not, I can't share a home or a bed with this person anymore. Friends, please advise, when you've been betrayed so deeply, how do you climb out of that emotional pit? I'm afraid of losing my daughters, but I also can't keep living with someone who now feels like a stranger, dishonest at that. Stronger words come to mind, but I won't use them. That's the letter I received from Dmitry, painful and, in a way, all too common. Dmitry, this is a profoundly personal situation. It would be careless of me to offer a one-size-fits-all answer without knowing the full picture. Your message was brief and missing details. I do understand why living together now feels impossible, especially after something like this happened in your own home, in your own bed. There isn't much to add to that. Since the question was sent not only to me but to our community as well, I want to ask those listening, please share your thoughts in the comments on how Dmitry might move forward. It's a very difficult situation, and many of you have likely faced something similar. Staying together no longer seems like an option, but it's the children we feel for most. They are always the most vulnerable. Let's be objective and compassionate, and do what we can to help Dmitry. I'm sure some of you are lawyers or have legal experience and know the options in cases like this. Please offer practical advice that could help Dmitry stay present in his daughters' lives and protect their well-being and future. Dmitry, from my side, please consult a qualified attorney who can explain your rights and realistic options, what you can influence and what you cannot. And if you need psychological support, you know how to find me. I'll do my best to help you get through the divorce process and stay in harmony with yourself. For legal steps, go to a lawyer. For emotional support, you can always reach out to a professional. This is a painful experience. Anyone who has been through a divorce knows what that pain is like and how deeply the tears of children can cut. The wound can take a very long time to heal. So, friends, let's help Dmitry with thoughtful advice. And to those who haven't yet married, think carefully about whether you're ready for that step and whether your partner is ready to be a caring parent and a faithful, supportive spouse. As the saying goes, measure 7 times, cut once. think it through, then act. If you have questions or topics for future episodes, please leave them in the comments.